training is going to help you make your journey that much easier and make sure that you don't have to struggle with consistency ever again, right? So let's get this party rolling. This training isn't gonna be as long as the previous one. I'm gonna get straight to the point with this one, and we're gonna drop some rapid fire. So definitely stay tuned. Definitely pay close attention. Take some notes because we're gonna drop some gold nuggets today. Let me press next slide. Let's get this rolling. Hack number one, when it comes to staying more consistent with your diet, is being in a controlled calorie deficit. Being in a controlled calorie deficit. Now, Dan, what exactly do you mean by that? I'm sure by now y'all probably heard the term calorie deficit thrown around a ton, right? On Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook. You've probably even heard me say calorie deficit on my page and my content. But what do I mean by being in a controlled calorie deficit? What I'm going to do in the next two slides here is I'm going to break down two different individuals, right, that are going through their fat loss journey. Person A. Person A. Let's start with person A. Person A cuts out breakfast. They cut out carbs, right? They cut out a lot of calories in hopes to lose weight really, really fast. They go ahead and lose like 20 pounds within the first 4 weeks, which is amazing, right? They lose 20 pounds. They start feeling more confident. They feel amazing. They feel motivated. And they're like, yo, I can finally see the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm losing this weight. I'm seeing it quick. People around them are noticing the changes. They feel like they're in full momentum. But then come week 5 to 6, they notice that progress starts to slow down a little bit, right? They start to notice that starting to hit a plateau. And then they get discouraged for 2 weeks and they end up gaining 10 pounds back. They get discouraged. They're like, yo, why am I stuck at a plateau? I lost so much weight within the first 4 weeks. There's something wrong with me, right? They get upset. They go ahead and eat some food and they gain 10 pounds back. And then after gaining those 10 pounds, they're like, fuck, man. How did I let myself go? And then they try to rediscipline themselves, right? And they go ahead and lose another 5 pounds over the course of the next 4 weeks. After those 4 weeks, they're yet put in the same exact situation where they find themselves stuck at another plateau. They're eating clean, they're eating in a calorie deficit, they're working out hard, getting 10K steps in, doing all of the right things. But they find themselves stuck at another plateau for a couple of weeks. And then they say, fuck it. And they end up gaining a couple more pounds back. At this point, person A is like, what, 10, 12, 16 weeks deep into this entire journey already. They're like, man, why am I not seeing the results that I want to see? Feeling like a failure because they can't seem to lose the weight. And then they get fed up, right? And tries to dive back into that diet, eating super clean, being healthy, doing 10K steps, eating a calorie deficit, working out hard, doing cardio, but they can't seem to lose any more weight. Person A, the total weight loss is 10 pounds over the course of 24 weeks. That is what? 6 months, right? And they're left with a crash metabolism. What exactly is a crash metabolism? That is basically when your metabolism has slowed down, right? Even though you're doing the same amount of cardio, even though you're eating less food, you're not really seeing any changes, not really seeing any progress. Does that sound familiar to anyone? Does that resonate with anyone? I'm curious to know if that has ever happened to you or if you've ever experienced that. Say me in the comment section below. If you've ever experienced that where you lost a ton of weight really, really quickly within the first couple of weeks, but then you notice a plateau, and no matter how many times you try to rediscipline yourself, you just can't really seem to see any more progress. And then you're left feeling discouraged, you're feeling fatigued, right? You're overwhelmed, and you almost lose all hope that you're gonna lose the weight. Because even with you doing the cardio, eating healthy, eating the calorie deficit, there's not really much results to see, and you're not really seeing the fruits of your labor. Comment me below if you've ever experienced that. Raphael says, yup, back and forth. I hear you. I hear you. Now, I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to make y'all feel some sort of any way. In fact, that was me for years, literally for years, all the way up until 2020, which was not even that long ago. That was literally me for years and years and years. Being stuck in that same cycle every single year. Now, here is person B. Person B. Person B loses 10 pounds of water weight within the first 2 weeks with making some lifestyle changes, right? When I say lifestyle changes, I mean starting to drink a gallon of water every single day, starts walking 10K steps every single day. They start cooking their own meals rather than just eating out every single day. They start prioritizing their sleep by getting in like 7, 8 hours of sleep every single night. They work out 3, 4, sometimes even 5 times per week, just making better choices, right? And progress is coming like that. 10 pounds right off the bat without even being in a calorie deficit yet, right? Without even being in a calorie deficit yet. By eating at similar amount of calories than what you've been eating. After those 2 weeks, they put themselves in a calorie deficit after finding what their maintenance is, right? Finding that routine for themselves, having that schedule a part of their lifestyle. They choose to put themselves in a calorie deficit, and they end up losing 1 pound every single week for 10 weeks. After those 10 weeks, they give themselves a little bit of a diet break where they eat back at their maintenance calories, right? They do that for about a week. They do that about a week or two. After that 1 to 2 week diet break, they get back into that deficit and they end up losing another 1 pound every single week for another 5 weeks. At this point, they've lost like what, 20 something pounds already, right? They lost 10 pounds from the lifestyle changes. They lost 10 pounds from losing a pound every single week. And then after that diet break, they lost another 5 pounds. So at this point, they're already down like 25 pounds. And then after losing those 25 pounds, they're like, okay, I'm really happy with my results. Like, sure, I can get leaner, but this is pretty good. Like, I'm feeling really stressed, right? My body is definitely feeling it right now. Feeling hungry, sleep quality isn't probably the very best. And they go ahead and they spend the next 6 weeks reversing their calories back up, putting themselves back in a post-diet recovery phase where they increase their calories back up to their maintenance calories and only puts on 5 pounds of fat. Well, just 5 pounds on. Person B, total weight loss is 20 pounds in the last 24 weeks, same time period as person A, right? While eating more than what they started during their cut, and is able to keep the results long term. I'm curious to know, after hearing those scenarios, right? Person A versus person B, I'm curious to know, which would you rather be? Would you rather be person A or would you rather be person B? Let me know in the comment section below. Simply just put person A or person B. Would you rather be person A or person B? Let me know in the comment section below. Person B, I love it. I love it. Again, there's no right or wrong answer to this. There's no right or wrong. Carlos says B. Oh, yeah. Personally, I'd rather be person B, even though I'm seeing slower progress, right? I'm able to see faster results in the long term. And I'm able to keep my results long term. Now, this literally happened to every single one of these individuals that you see on the screen right now. Every single one of these individuals before they started working with us at Transcend the Phenoms. Every single one of these individuals that you see on the screen right now, before working with us at Transcend the Phenoms, they took approach A, right? They try to lose a bunch of weight really, really quickly after some sort of event, whether that was looking at their pictures and they're like, fuck, I let myself go. Or they went to like a family event and family members pointed out that they put on some weight, or they simply look themselves in a mirror and they're like, fuck, like I can't even recognize myself. So they try to lose a bunch of weight as quickly as they possibly can, just to find themselves stuck at that plateau with a slower metabolism and feeling hopeless because they can't lose any more weight, right? With the calories being super low, doing a bunch of cardio, doing literally everything in the books, but progress just they just can't see any more progress. Now, if you're stuck losing the same 10 to 20 pounds every single time you start a diet, or you feel that right now, no matter what you do, whether that's a calorie deficit, whether that is working out freaking 4, 5, 6, 7 days a week, doing cardio, 10K steps, down in the water, doing everything in the books, or intermittent fasting, meal prepping, all of it. And you just can't seem to make any progress. Go ahead and comment down the word transcend, and I'll reach out to see how I can help y'all and give y'all some more details on how we can help you break free of that. But one thing to know, this is only for those of you who are willing to learn. Those of you who are willing to unlearn. Those of you who are willing to actually put in the work and have serious goals to reach. This isn't for you if you're just wanting to just experiment. This isn't for you if you're not really serious about this entire journey. But if you're sick and tired of losing the same 10 to 20 pounds and you're ready to finally break free of that cycle of playing this guessing game, comment the word transcend. I'll reach out to you after this training, and I'll send you more details on how we can help you break free of that cycle. Oh, I forgot. Going back to being in number one, being in a controlled calorie deficit, right? So, what does a controlled calorie deficit even mean, right? What a controlled calorie deficit means is being in a 300 to 500 calorie deficit. 300 to 500 calorie deficit. That's the most I would pause. I would go with myself or with any of my clients or with anyone. Reason for that is because when you drop your calories, right, what is going to happen is literally what's going to happen to person A, right? Remember that your body adapts over time. The reason why you're going to hit those plateaus by dropping your calories really, really fast is because your body is eventually going to adapt to surviving off those low amount of calories. Eventually going to adapt to it. Literally think of your body like your alcohol tolerance. I'm sure every single one of y'all tuning in right now, y'all have had a drink before in your life. But I'm sure the first couple of times you drank, probably drank like what? You probably needed like one or two drinks to feel something. And you're probably having the time of your life, right? But after a while, two drinks probably isn't going to do it for you anymore. Probably going to need like three, four, five sometimes, right? Just to feel the same effects. The same goes with your body. Your body is really freaking smart at adapting over time. We are literally creatures of adapting as human beings. So be in a controlled calorie deficit. Stop slashing your calories. Stop eating one meal a day. Stop cutting out carbs. Yes, you're going to lose a lot of weight really quickly, but you're only going to end up with a crash metabolism. Number two, second diet hack to help y'all be more consistent. So this way you're going to break free of losing those 10 to 20 pounds every single year. Having staple meals to take all the guesswork out for you. Having stable meals to take out all the guesswork out for you. What I recommend for y'all to do, based off of the amount of calories that you need to eat, right? Go ahead and find 2 to 3 staple meals that you actually enjoy eating, and it helps you hit your calorie targets. This way, you don't have to think twice. This way, you can actually eat the foods you enjoy, right? And still see results. Obviously, switch them up when you get tired of them. But this way, you don't even have to think twice, especially if you're someone that is super busy, right? You're constantly on the go. You have work, you have a family to attend to, you have other responsibilities. The last thing you have time for is to think of, yo, what am I going to eat today? What am I going to eat to hit this amount of calories today? To give y'all some examples, for me personally, for breakfast, here are some of my go-to staple breakfasts. On the left, we got some egg whites, some turkey bacon, some toast, some whole grain toast specifically. In the middle, we have a bowl of Greek yogurt with granola, some fruit. And then on the right, we got some muffins. I basically made a bacon, egg, and cheese with some muffins. For lunch and dinner, I basically eat almost the same thing. But to give y'all some of my staples, whether I'm eating at home or even eating out, what I love to get when I eat out is when I go to Viet, man, I love Viet food. Vietnamese food is so freaking good. Right here on the left, I literally have grilled chicken over rice. This thing is literally just grilled chicken, a cup of white rice, and a little bit of fish sauce. In the middle, we have some potatoes with some chicken, some veggies in there with some sugar-free ketchup. And then on the right, we have some tacos. Yo, those are my staple lunch and dinner meals. Honestly, keep it really, really simple. But go ahead and find 2 to 3 staple meals for breakfast, for your lunch, your dinner, right? This way, you don't even have to think twice. And make sure it's actually foods you enjoy eating, right? And it helps you hit your calorie targets rather than just wandering around and trying to figure out how you're going to get a certain amount of calories every single day. Number 3, third hack to helping y'all stay more consistent with your diet and not even have to think twice, right? And help you break free of losing those 10 to 20 pounds every single year. Eat a high protein and high fiber diet. What I recommend when it comes to protein, 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So if you weigh 200 pounds, let's try to aim for 200 grams of protein every day. If you weigh 150, let's aim for 150 grams of protein every day. For fiber, I recommend 10 to 15 grams per 1,000 calories that you eat. Personally, right now, I'm eating around like 3,000 calories. So I try to aim for at least like 30 to 45 grams of fiber every day. Now, Dan, like why so much protein and why so much fiber? Protein and fiber are 2 things that are going to keep you hella full and satiated, right? Protein takes a really long time to break down, right? Which is why you feel so full after like K barbecue compared to if you went to like IHOP, right? I don't know about y'all, but when I eat a stack of pancakes, I'm hungry again like 30 minutes. Or when I eat a bowl of cereal, I'm hungry again like 30 minutes. But when I eat, like when I go to K barbecue or when I just eat straight protein, man, I'm full for hours. Same with fiber. Fiber not only is it going to keep you, it's going to help you stay fuller, but it's also going to help you use the bathroom, right? If you're feeling constipated, definitely increase your fiber intake. It's going to help you feel a lot more satiated as well. Here's some of my favorite high protein slash high fiber meals. Now, this is a hack, especially if you have like an event to go to, right? Or if you know you're going to be eating out. What I do when I know that I'm going to be eating out is I try to keep my breakfast super high protein, super high fiber, and low in calories. This way, I have a lot of calories to play with, and I'm actually full, right? Leading up to that meal out. On the left, same thing: egg whites, turkey bacon, and some whole grain toast. That thing is straight protein and fiber. It has some carbs in it, but man, super filling, super duper filling. In the middle, we have a big ass salad. Like literally, the caption says fat ass salad. Fat ass salad. So much fiber, so much protein in there, super low calories. And then on the right, what we got here is we got some low carb tortillas, and then I put some egg whites and I put some chicken sausages. It is literally straight protein and straight fiber, straight protein and straight fiber, super low calories as well. But these are some examples. Some other examples you can get from fiber, some beans, some oatmeal. You can even do granola. You can even get like a fiber supplement, right? Berries. You can get a lot of fiber from vegetables, other fruits. At least try to get at least 10 to 15 grams of fiber per 1,000 calories that you eat. Hack number 4. This is one of my favorites. One of my favorite hacks in the book. Favorite hack in the book. And that is volume eating. Let me give you an example of what exactly volume eating is. So I have 2 pictures here. I want y'all to let me know in the comment section below. Which do you think is going to give you more physical food? A Snickers bar or a fat ass bowl of popcorn? Let me know in the comment section below. Which one would you rather have? If these were the same amount of calories, a Snickers bar, just a Snickers bar mini, right? And a big ass, fat ass bowl of popcorn. Which one would y'all rather have? Again, same amount of calories. Same amount of calories for both. Let me know in the comment section below. Which of these 2 would you rather have? Especially if you're dieting. Especially if you're dieting and you want to stay full. Carlos says popcorn. I love it. Popcorn for sure. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Now, the reason why I put up these 2 pictures is because, it literally shows you the difference between different meals, right? Different foods. The Snickers bar is loaded with a ton of sugars, right? A ton of fats for no reason. Like that Snickers bar, I can eat 10 of them. I'm not going to feel anything. And that's like 1,000 calories deep right there. But this fat ass bowl of popcorn, this is the healthy pop minis. This entire thing was 100 calories. 100 calories. And when I was dieting, I would literally just sit there, watch my Netflix every single night, and just go start. I would just start eating. That thing would literally last me for like what, 10 to 15 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes. And fun fact, the healthy, the healthy popcorn minis, it actually has fiber in it too. I think it has like 3 to 4 grams of fiber in that bowl of popcorn. To give y'all some more examples of high volume, low calorie meals. On the left, we have, again, this is one of my go-tos, especially when I'm gonna be eating out or I have like a meal that I want to eat that is super high calories that I want to save calories for. I love doing egg white scrambles. Just do a bunch of egg whites, throw in like chicken sausages, throw in turkey bacon if you want to, throw in onions, mushrooms, spinach, the whole 9 yards. Throw in all your vegetables in there. That entire thing has like less than 500 calories and fucking over like 70 grams of protein, just like that. In the middle, we have another fat ass salad, especially if you're dieting and your calories are pretty low and you're feeling hungry. I highly recommend that you eat salads. This is me coming from someone that doesn't love salads like that. Like, I kid you not, I've never eaten a salad in my life before I did my previous cut from a bodybuilding show. But let me tell you, that thing is a fucking hack, man. Like, you can literally double the size of your meals by just adding romaine lettuce to it. You're not gonna even taste it too, just by mixing it into the meal that you already have with your rice, your potatoes, with whatever you want, right? With your chicken, with your beef. What I love to do when it comes to salads, again, this is coming from someone that does not like salads. What I used to do when I was cutting was I would make a cheeseburger bowl. I would make a Big Mac cheeseburger bowl without the buns. I would just do a bunch of romaine lettuce. I would do some lean ground beef. I'll do like a 99-1 lean ground beef. I would throw in fat-free cheese, which was straight protein, right? I'll do low sugar or sugar-free ketchup, mustard. I'll even throw in some jalapenos and some pickles in there. I literally had myself a cheeseburger bowl without the buns, right? That entire thing has like less than 500 calories, and I was stuffed every single day. Every single day. I would eat a fat ass salad for dinner almost every single day. And then the picture on the right, watermelon. Watermelon is a freaking hack. That thing is straight water. Straight water. You can literally have that entire, I'm not sure how many calories that entire thing has, but super low calories, keeps you full. And especially now that summer is coming around, man, that thing's gonna come in super handy. But stick to high volume, low calorie meals and foods, man, it will do you wonders. You will literally feel like you're not even dieting with the amount of food that you get to eat. Now, if I made a cheat sheet with easy swaps that allows you to eat more food, like more physical food while eating less overall calories, would that benefit you? If that would, simply say yes in the comment section below, and I'll make sure to whip something up for y'all. Again, if I made a cheat sheet with easy swaps, stupid easy swaps that allows you to eat more physical food, right? Talking about like volume eating while eating less overall calories, would that benefit you? If that would, simply drop a yes in the comment section below. I'll make sure I'll whip that up for y'all. Andres and Carlos says yes. Awesome. I'll do that for y'all. I'll make sure to do that for y'all. And last but not least, the fifth hack that I have for y'all to help you stay more consistent with your diets is being present with your meals. Yo, Coach Dan, what the hell do you mean by being present with your meals? Who here is guilty of this? Who here is guilty of this? Let me know in the comment section below. When you either have your phone, a computer screen, your TV, your iPad. You have a screen in front of you. Let me know if you're guilty of this. I definitely am. I'll admit that. I definitely am. Who here is guilty of this? Carlos is me. Andres is me. I love it. I love it. What I mean by being present with your meals. You see, when you eat in front of a screen, I don't know about y'all, but personally, I don't even fucking look at my food. Like, I'm literally just scarfing my food down And like I finished my meal in like what, less than 5 minutes. Like I have a Netflix show on, which is like 45 minutes to an hour per episode. I'm done on my meal in like 5 minutes. Not only that, but I don't even know like how much I eat. Right? Like sometimes I kill the entire pizza. There's been times where I killed the entire tub of ice cream. There's been times where I killed the entire watermelon because I would just focus on whatever was on the screen and I didn't even really think twice about the food I was eating, right? But what I mean by, whoops, but what I mean by being present with your meals, eating slower, eating slower. I challenge y'all to eat away from a screen. Raphael says, not really. That's awesome. That is awesome. I'm glad that you don't eat in front of a screen because I'm definitely guilty of that. But for those of you who do eat in front of a screen, I challenge y'all to eat away from a screen and try to chew literally each bite 10 times. What you're going to notice is you're going to feel so much fuller, a lot quicker. And you're going to notice that, yo, like you don't really need to eat that much, right? For you to feel full. Also, a lot of it is going to be mental too, because when you're hungry, like you don't even think, right? You just try to stuff as much food as possible down your system. Uh, but when you're eating slow and your body knows that there's going to be food, you're not really feeling that hungry anymore. You might even notice that you might have to split that meal up into two meals, right? But for those of you who eat in front of a screen, I challenge y'all to eat away from it for your next meal. Try chewing each bite at least 10 times and let me know how that goes. Let me know how that goes. And that's all I have for y'all. Those are 5 of my favorite dieting hacks. 5 of my favorite dieting hacks to help you stay more consistent. You see, yes, you're going to feel hungry when you're in a calorie deficit. That is going to be given, right? You're literally putting yourself in starvation mode. Like you're literally putting yourself in a calorie deficit. You're calorie deficient, but there's tricks, right? There's tricks to go about this entire thing to help y'all feel more full, help y'all feel more satiated, help y'all take the guesswork out, right? This way you don't even have to feel like you're dieting. On my last prep, I literally implemented all of these, and I kid you not, like even though I was brain dead, I didn't even feel like I was dieting with the amount of food I was eating every single day. So I'm curious to know, out of those 5 hacks that I gave y'all, whether that was eating in a controlled calorie deficit, whether that was having staple meals, right? This way you don't have to think twice, whether that was volume eating, whether that was um, being present with your meals, right? Whether that was what was the other one I gave you? Oh, high protein and high fiber. Curious to know which of those hacks was your favorite. Let me know in the comment section below. Let me know in the comment section below. This can be which was your favorite hack, or which of these are you gonna try, or which of these are you gonna you're gonna implement right away. Carlos says volume eating and stable meals. Hell yeah, dude! The volume eating will do you wonders. And since a couple of y'all mentioned that that cheat sheet with having the meal swaps would help y'all, I'm gonna make sure to get that out for y'all. Hopefully tomorrow, hopefully sometime this weekend. Man, like it will literally change the game for you. What about for the rest of y'all? Andres says volume eating. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Raphael says stable meals and volume eating. Andres says staple. Hell yeah. I love it. Well, start implementing. Start implementing because all of this information is nonsense, right? If you're just gonna watch this, let this in one ear, let this out the other ear, start implementing and let me know how it goes. Let me know how it goes. Also, make sure that you're actually following through with the nutrition protocol that I gave you all in the last training, right? For those of you that didn't watch the full thing, basically what I did was I taught you all how to find your maintenance calories, right? For the next 2 weeks, if you're doing this challenge, um, go ahead and eat at your maintenance for the next 2 weeks and weigh yourself every single day. This way we know that's your maintenance, right? Even if you're already in a calorie deficit, even if you've been trying to lose this weight, go ahead and eat at your maintenance because without knowing your maintenance, you're literally shooting yourself in the foot, right? It's almost like building a house without building the foundation. Build that foundation. This way you build the house that is bulletproof, that will never break on you. But go ahead and start implementing these hacks. Rewatch this training if you need to. And let me know how they go. Let me know how they go. How do you reverse a crash metabolism? So when it comes to reversing a crash metabolism, what you need to do is a couple of things. Number one is you need to reverse out of it, right? So basically, just like you would with a calorie deficit with losing weight, right? With you dropping your calories, what we need to go ahead and do is increase your calories the other way, right? Now, I know that that might sound scary for a lot of people because it's like, fuck, you're telling me to eat more food. Like I'm trying to lose weight. Like why are you telling me to eat more food? Well, obviously, I'm not telling you just double the amount of food you're eating right away, right? How that goes is you want to increase your calories slowly. You want to increase your calories slowly, but a couple of things that you're really looking for. Number one is your hunger cues to go up, right? If you notice that you're feeling hungrier while eating more food, that's a really good sign. Another one is your workouts feel a lot better, right? You're feeling more recovered at the gym. You're feeling stronger. You have more energy. That's another really, really good sign. Another really good sign I want you to look for, better sleep quality. You might notice that if you're super deep into a calorie deficit where you drop your calories really, really low, you might notice that sleep quality probably isn't the very best. Your body is literally in fight or flight mode, right? Go ahead and see how your sleep goes while you slowly increase your calories back up. And last but not least is your body weights being stabilized. Obviously, it's normal for it to fluctuate a little bit with you increasing your calories back up. But for most of our clients at Transcend the Phenoms, we literally start them at a reverse diet when they first come to us, right? Because of all that history in the past, because of all the dieting history in the past. But what we do with literally 90% of our clients is we put them through a reverse diet by increasing the calories back up. And most of them lose another fucking 20 pounds with the reverse diet, right? While increasing the calories back up. Um, to to give y'all some examples, obviously, I don't have it. Actually, I do have it. I'm gonna show y'all right here. So with all of these individuals that you see on the screen right here, they literally lost 10 to 20 pounds with the reverse diets when they first joined. With the reverse diet, right? Increasing the calories back up. The middle two people, Dante and Chris, let me just put my pointers right here. Dante and Chris, these guys, they lost fucking 20 pounds, increasing their calories back up by like 500 to 1,000. Fucking wild. And then we put them in a calorie deficit afterwards. Game over. Both of them lost 40 pounds already. And their metabolism is just going, going. But I hope that answered your question. For the rest of y'all, if y'all have any questions, I have a few minutes. Feel free to drop them down below. I got y'all. But if not, that's pretty much all I have for y'all for tonight. Andre says, my sleep is getting better. Dude, that's freaking awesome. That is freaking awesome. That's a really, really good sign. Because again, food is energy. Calories is energy, right? But what makes you fat isn't the food, but having too much food, too much energy, which is why we store it as stored energy. Let me know if y'all have any more questions. I have a few minutes for y'all. Let me know. Let me know. Going once, going twice. I got you, bro. Raphael, I'm gonna reach out to you in just a bit. Um, after I make some dinner, but let's get it. How do I manage eating um at a fast food restaurant? Dude, I love this. I love this question. So when it comes to managing food at a fast food restaurant, same goes with eating meals at home, right? Obviously, I want you to track it because what doesn't get tracked, what doesn't get measured, doesn't get improved. But how I would go about it is I would pre-plan ahead of time. Let's say that I'm gonna go to, I'm gonna keep it simple. Let's say I'm gonna go to Wingstop tonight, right? Literally, what I would do is I would look up Wingstop nutrition online. You can do this on MyFitnessPal or even on Google or something. Um, and look at the options, right? Look at what options they have. I would obviously pick the ones that are the highest protein and the lowest calories. And I would budget my calories for that day for that meal, right? Let's say that I don't know on the top of my head what the calories are. But let's say that you want to get the tenders. Let's say, for example, it's like fucking 800 calories, right? Let's say my daily budget is like 2,000 calories for the day. What I would do is I would save at least 1,000 calories for that meal, right? And then for the 1,000 calories before that, I would keep it straight protein, straight fiber. This way, I'm able to stay full, right? I'm able to stay satiated, waiting until that meal. If you just fucking starve yourself the whole day and just save your 2,000 calories, sure, right? You have calories to play with, but I don't know about y'all. I can literally eat like 4,000 calories in one go and not even know it, right? Especially if I'm starving the entire day. Um, but that's what I would do. Let's say you're going to, let's say like a mom and pop shop, right? They don't really have the nutrition on Google or on MyFitnessPal. What I would do is literally go on MyFitnessPal or Google and search up and find the closest thing to it, right? I will look at like three different options and pick the one with the highest calories. Obviously, you're not going to be the most accurate when eating out, but I'd rather you track something than nothing, than just fucking winging it. Um, this way, you're able to continue to make progress, right? Again, the biggest thing is just pre-planning ahead of time. This way, you're not just going in there winging it, and next thing you know, you black out and just eat everything. But I hope that answered your question. Andres says, have a good all. Oh yeah, man. Let me know if y'all have any questions. Let me know if y'all have any questions. What about protein shakes? Protein shakes, they're not necessary, honestly. I don't even really take protein shakes, but treat it as a supplement. It's literally a supplement, right? Literally treat protein shakes or protein powder just like chicken breasts, just like chicken breast. It helps you hit your protein goal for the day. If you struggle to get in enough protein from like your regular diets, then definitely go for it. It will definitely help you get your protein intake in, but it's not necessary. It ain't better than anything. It's just protein, right? Literally think of it as chicken breast in a drink form, literally. Any more questions? Any more questions? If not, just give me like a thumbs up or something. And we'll end this live stream. Any questions? Raphael says thumbs up. Awesome. Awesome. Would it be better to just grab a simple burger rather than a whole meal? Dude, definitely go for that. Well, personally, I would do that. Um, every single time I'm eating out, I'm always gonna pick the thing that has the least calories and the highest protein, right? To give you another hack when eating out, I'd rather you go to a restaurant than a fast food spot. Obviously, if you only have access to a fast food spot, like you have no other option. But always go for a restaurant rather than a fast food joint. And the reason for that is because when you go to a restaurant, you have so many more options, right? You can ask the waiter to cook the meal with no oil. Try it out. You can even ask them to put the sauce on the side. When you go to a restaurant, you can go with the grilled option rather than the fried option, right? You can ask them like what cuts of chicken or what cuts of steak or what cuts of pork do y'all have, and you can go with the leanest one. Um, that's literally what I would do, which is why I love going to Vietnamese restaurants, right? It's literally just fucking rice, chicken breast, and the fish sauce. The fish sauce barely has any calories too. Um, but that's what I would do. Go with the burger than the entire meal, it will definitely help a ton. It'll help you save on a lot of calories too. And if you need to, bro, chug um, a glass or two of water before you start eating. It'll help you stay fuller, a lot fuller. Or even have a protein shake before you go. You stay a lot fuller too. Carlos, did that answer your question? Or do you have any more questions? I think Raphael and Andres gave a thumbs up. The least amount of calories through soda too, right? Hell yeah, man. Diet soda. Diet soda, 0 calories. Literally 0 calories for diet soda. I've always been told don't drain your calories. Dude, I'm definitely on that for sure. Personally, as a foodie, I'd rather eat my calories than drink it. I don't know about you, but I can drink things super fast. I can drink things super fast. It's not worth it in my opinion. But yeah, go with your diet sodas, go with water. They even have like the they have like these little they have the you can get them at like any supermarket. They have something called like Mio Energy. It's like a small little thing where you can add like flavor to your water. You can do that too if you don't like drinking water. Um, it'll give you some flavor. What about zero sugars? Dude, same thing. Same zero sugar sodas and diet sodas, basically the same thing, man. Basically the same thing. 0 calories for both of them. Any more questions? I think I dropped my bottle somewhere. Any more questions? If not, dude, that's all I have for y'all. Start implementing, and let me know if those tricks help. Let me know if those tricks help. Much love. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Have the best day ever. And if y'all ever have any questions, just reach out. I got y'all. I freaking got y'all. Much love. Peace out.